You shot? I've been in the mountains before, but this is something else, man. It doesn't look too bad, does it? That's because I just replaced it. Good morning from Fairbanks, Alaska. Today I'm feeling a little anxious. I'm about to start a journey on a road that is notorious for being dangerous, and that is the Dalton Highway. Right now, I am in what I'd probably consider mid-state Alaska, and over the course of the next few days, I will be working my way all the way up to the Arctic Ocean on the notorious Dalton Highway. And I'll be trying not to hit another car. One of the biggest problems with this road trip is definitely going to be services. Just like when I was on the Elcan, there's lots of stretch here where there's no gas, no food, and not many places to stop, or so I'm told. Luckily for me, I'm going to be spending 24 hours at the only truck stop that is on the Dalton Highway. How's it going?
Just good, yourself?
Good, just the coffee.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. All right, truck, you ready for this? Am I ready for this? Who knows? So here's where we're going. Coldfoot, Alaska. It's listed as an unincorporated community. And this will be my first time crossing into the Arctic Circle. Okay, well, here we go. I was just reading an article yesterday, actually, about the Dalton Highway. And I saw one about the ice road truckers, because that was one of the main highways that they used to film on, or do film on. But the article went in to talk about why the truckers don't want to go on the Dalton Highway anymore because it's too dangerous. Fortunate enough for me, I think that was probably later in the season, but that being said, it is not like it's Hawaii out here right now. It's not like it's the tropics. I haven't reset my truck back yet from doing battery work, so it's in Canada mode, because believe it or not, my truck is a Canuck. All right, 6 hours and 13 minutes. Let's see how accurate that is. And that's to go 252 miles. I've got a full tank of gas, a relatively optimistic heart, and a dream, baby. All right, before we get too far on our trip, this is actually the main reason why there's so much traffic that goes on the Dalton Highway. And if you don't know what this is, it's the Alaskan Pipeline, baby. So this goes all the way up to Prudhoe Bay and transports oil down, I can't remember the name of the town. I'll put it up on the screen right now, but it goes over 500 miles and transports lots of oil. You can see this is where it starts up in Prudhoe Bay, and it comes all the way down. We're probably right about-ish. We're in this area. For reference, this is where I was in my last episode, and I drove all the way up to here. So now we're gonna have to do that drive again up this section. This is the Dalton Highway right here. All right, we must go on. Wow, look at this. With the combination of this highway being dangerous and Coldfoot Camp, the truck stop I'm going to, being the most northern truck stop, I think that this makes our destination today the least accessible truck stop in America. It's as far north as you can go for a truck stop, so there's that. Lots of big rigs on the road today. So far the road is kind of sketchy, not the worst thing I've ever been on. But the drivers are bad, man. Being behind those semis, going uphill, trying to figure out how to pass. I mean, patience is your best friend out here. But it's kind of tough having patience when you're going 20 miles an hour uphill.
More details at srnnews.com.
Okay, I take that back. Road's definitely getting sketchier. Okay. We've officially made it to the Dalton Highway. We made it. All of the paved roads have officially turned into this, so I'm assuming this is what we're gonna be blessed with for the rest of our journey. Here's where we started this morning. I think we're about in Living Good. We're not quite to Yukon River yet. So our end goal is to make it to Coldfoot tonight, and that's where we're gonna be staying at the truck stop. Uh-oh, better get on the road. Road damage, huh? Well, see what that means. You keep me searching for a heart to go, and I'm getting old. All right. I remember this from a Nice Road Truckers episode, the Yukon River Bridge. It's pretty skinny. Wow. Look at all that. Crazy status. Dude, people have tents on the river right there. That's sick. If anybody knows what they're fishing for on this river, there's so many boats out here. I'd be curious to know. Howdy. All right, we've made it 100 miles on the Dalton Highway to a place called Finger Mountain. I don't know if that's the Finger Mountain or that is, but that right there is a beautiful mountain. The trucks managed to get pretty dirty thus far. The Dalton Highway, it's a little dicey, but not quite as dicey as I was expecting it to be. Not gonna lie. Yeah, look at that. Kapow! Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Episode 23 of Why Did I Bring My Golf Clubs? Also, that's gotta be Finger Mountain, right? It looks like a knuckle. Yeah, I'd say so. Alright, so as far as the road goes, stuff's starting to get a little more gnarly. At least this section's been pretty brutal. That is a huge trailer. Brother. Oh. Dude. My first time in the Arctic Circle. In this section, there's a lot of spots where there's low visibility, like over hills and stuff. And I'm also noticing that there's a lot of these over-the-road reflective signs. And I'm not sure what they're for, but I'm guessing it's for driving at night. Okay. Alright, this is pretty crazy. If you look right here, you can see all of these trees that have been burned in a forest fire. And if you look at the mountains, you're gonna see how many acres of trees were lost on the mountains. Yeah, even this mountain, all black. Oh, God, that was bad. Definitely the most attentive I've had to be on a drive in a while. Haven't seen any animals yet. Whoa! We got California prices. Ouch. Still better than Canada. I'm gonna grab myself a cheeseburger inside or something. Are you guys open all season long here? Or do you shut down ever? Can't shut down?
No, that door doesn't even have a lock on it.
Got truckers coming in and out all the time. And you already know I had to get a pig. So we started off in Fairbanks today, and we're all the way up here. Still got to drive all the way up to Prudhoe Bay. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way up tonight, but I don't think we're gonna stay here. Thank you.
Anything else you need?
No, I'm good. Thanks. All right, I got myself a bacon cheeseburger and some steak fries. Looks like a good lunch. Really good. Do you think I'd make it up to Dead Horse tonight, or probably not? Where the roads are before it gets too dark.
I mean, you're halfway there. I would say it would probably take you at least 6 hours, though.
Get there around 9.
Yeah, I would assume it would be dark there by then.
Is there places like pull out? I mean, my truck has I have a camper in the back of it, so I could pull out.
Yeah,
the
there's
camper.
pullouts.
Lots of pullouts. I think I might do that then, because I was planning on trying to stay overnight here, but I think best to just keep on trucking. All right. Well, thank you very much. Don't spill the coffee. Hello, dirty truck. I know originally this morning I said I was going to stay here overnight. I think it would be kind of counterintuitive. I've got 6 hours left in my drive. It's 3 p.m. We're going for it. We're going to try to do the entirety of the Dalton in a day. Next service is 240 miles. Look at this gorgeous river. Wow. If I was a salmon or trout, I'd live in here. Crazy status. Oh, the places you've taken me, truck. So beautiful. There's the man himself, tilling the road all up. That's pretty gnarly. Fresh tilled on one side. I don't know about all that. Are you kidding me? It's like I'm in the clouds. Oh, this stuff is nasty, eh? Look at that mud. This is crazy status, man. Who do you know that's doing this? Who? I want to know. Holy cow! Absolutely stunning. Dude, it's like I'm in Hoth. Seriously. Totally see like a tauntaun coming out, or... Gosh, this place looks so cool. I've been in the mountains before, but this is something else, man. Can't imagine how nerve-wracking it's got to be driving in the mud with that. Look at that little boy. That white bird right there is I think it's called a ptarmigan, something like that. But it's like, kind of like a grouse bird. Sick. And then the muskox. Wow. Look at those little things. That's insane. Oh, wow. I don't know if I need to go driving on a bunch of rock. I think we're good over here. I think we're gonna go right here. Ah. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's not good. Oh, but. got dirty. Big old river. Just walking around looking for traces of wildlife, see if there's anything predatory walking around here. Because if there is, I don't want to be spending the night. The only thing I see that's predatory is a man boat. But that's normal on public land. Oh, I think we're about as good here as we're going to be anywhere, so. Alright. Diesel heater works, that's nice. Bird meat is what we have here. We're cooking it with the silver skin on because I can't get it off. Here, a little salt. We're gonna do a little dollop of garlicky. I'm gonna do a little bit of Maggi. And then I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. Honestly, maybe just do that so I can get the flavor of it and try it. So I'm gonna cook in this thing tonight just because it sounds like a lot to break the stove out for some reason. For my big day of driving. Okay. I'm gonna take our mates. Holy. Oh. Ugh. All right, road meat. All right, bon appetit. Roadside chicken. That stuff's good. Okay, we're gonna put a little in our instant noodle. Cooked it pretty good too. Kind of tough, kind of gamey, but not bad. Had worse. Pretty freaking good for finding on the side of the road. It's kind of like a ducky texture. Duck and grouse, final answer. The only way you guys can make fun of me is if I get sick in the middle of the night. Because I'm winning right now. Very lucky to have found that bird. Especially before wildlife did. It's still kind of light outside, just a little bit. Whew. The way I see it is at least, well, one, at least I got rid of the meat, and two, my truck already smells like food for sure, because I have food everywhere in it, and have had food everywhere in it. So, definitely didn't help things, but I digress. I think it might be time for a little bit of a sleepy poo. A little bit of a slumber time. It was a big day. We drove almost the entirety of the Dalton highway. I was behind the wheel for 10 hours at least today. My tummy feels good after getting it full of protein. I just bought new bear spray like not too long ago, like on this trip. And I think I left it in the rental RV, so that's good. Oh, Mavrik. Anyway, it's been an eventful day already. We don't need any more events. Thank you. Good night. Good morning, Duck. I slept in. It's 8 a.m. Oh my God. It's snowing, it's snowing, it's snowing. Coffee? Anyone? Yes. Well, we did some pretty cool stuff yesterday. I'd say maybe one of my favorite episodes I've filmed in a while. We knocked down the anxieties of going on one of America's top rated dangerous highways, the Dalton. And we found out that maybe online it just gets a bad rap. We learned that when you go to Alaska in the fall, you maybe shouldn't bring your golf clubs. And that, although intimidating, Roadkill actually doesn't taste that bad. In all seriousness though, what a crazy 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. There's a couple more up here in Alaska that are gonna come out that you're gonna be able to enjoy. But first I gotta get back on the road, finish out the Dalton Highway, and get to my end destination. That's not good. Thanks for tuning in this episode. As always, until next time, you already know the drill. Just keep on trucking.